Hello ladies and gentlemen, we're here today with our Reximex Ixia compact in .22, 23 metres away down our garden there on our range. We've got 5 small targets and I've got 5 pellets. We're going to pellet test this gun today. The pellets that we'll be using, we're going to go with the RWS Superfields, Gamma Pro Hunters. We've also got our standard JSB Exact Jumbos. For our heavier pellet, we've gone for the Air Arms Diablo Field Heavies. And our last one, because this always seems to be a little bit of an outsider but does really well, it's our JTS Dead Centres in .22. Right then, there's nothing more really to explain. What we'll be doing is we'll be taking 5 shots with 5 of these from each, 5 shots from each of these pellets. The 2 who do the best we'll put into a 10-shot shootout to find out which one actually works the best in this gun. Shall we get going? Shall we get it on? Let's go. Okay, let's get underway. Now, before we start, the scope that I've got on this, not a scope I'm used to, I will be honest with you, but we'll give it a good go, see whether it works. But I'm used to using an adjustable objective scope, which is one that you can tune yourself off the front if you're unsure what one of those is. This is a panoramic scope. Now, it's very clear, the glass on this, it's an Orc Sport, they're very good, but they don't zoom you in on that target as close as an AR would. So how this is going to go, I'm not 100% sure, so bear in mind that they might not be as close as normal. Let's get underway. RWS Dead Centres, RWS Superfields to go first. Here we go. Not a bad 5. My first one was a little bit off, but not bad. We go to our second pellet now, which is the Gamma Pro Hunters. Oh, these are dropping off. Not great towards the end there with the Pro Hunters. New magazine in, 2 new pellets in. Right. Our next 2 we've got up is the JTS Exact Jumbos, the standard ones, which are 15.89 grains. And we've also got the heavy ones. These are from the Air Arms Diablo Field Heavies. But first up, it's the JSB into centre target. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, they didn't do too bad at all. Now we go on to the bottom left corner one now. This is those Air Arms Diablo Field Heavies. Let's see how these go. Not great, not bad. The best ones probably at the minute so far is those JSBs, I would have said. But now, this is the turn for the JTSs. Now, as we know, they can be a little bit of a dark horse, these, the JTS's. Bottom right hand corner, here we go. Wow, yeah, I think from those, I think the two I'm going to take forward are going to be the JSB Match Diablos, and I'm going to take forward the JTS Dead Centres into our 10-shot shootout. I'll go and get that set up. Let's see how it goes. Okay then, it's the 10-shot shootout. Pellet to go first is the JSB Match Diablo Exact. He's in the left hand card. Let's see how he goes. Oh, that's a mile away. This is a good group besides that first one that seemed to be a flyer. Oh, we've got a second one there. But that's the 10. Two flyers. Bit strange. Gonna go with they maybe damaged pellets there, but either way it's the JTS's to go next. Let's have a see how they get on. In the right hand card, here we go. Flyer for the JTS's too. Well, I think that maybe I'm guessing it can only be magazine fault there, because both guns had flyers early on and then corrected themselves, which is very, very strange. And both of them seem to go low and right. Now that's either going to be a regulator fault, because don't forget this is regulated, or it's going to be a magazine fault, because it's strange that both of them veered off in exactly the same area. So either I'm not leaving it long enough to let the regulator build up, and they're obviously like low on air for a few shots, or it's the magazine. But to rest ourselves and make sure that we are doing it right, I'll give it a little bit more time between each pellet and we'll shoot this again. Here we go then again, second time around. We'll try and put a little bit more of a break in between the shots to let the regulator charge back up. JSB's to go first, left hand card, here we go. Wow, that's even worse. back now. That's just weird. Wow, they're just going anywhere. The only other thing I can suggest is that we've got a bit of clipping. So, to see if it's clipping, we obviously have to take away the silencer. Just having a look around that, see whether there's anything I can see as regards clipping anywhere. Can't see any sign of clipping, but it can happen. So what we'll do is we'll screw that back in. It will be a bit louder with the JSBs, but if the JSBs hit every time, the Virov silencer's got a touch of clipping and he's not working too well for us. Right, let's change the magazine. We'll try the JTS's. I'm sure I had loaded ready for this anyway. No silencer then. Let's have a see. Yeah, I think I need another silencer. It seems to be clipping there, so round 3 we've got to go again, haven't we, with a different silencer, I think. Just a minute. Take 3. Right, I fitted a tweak silencer on there, which is a small silencer still, but from what I've been testing, just this one's not clipping, so hopefully here we go. Shot 1. Better. No, it's gone again. Don't even know where they're going now. They're actually going, I think, into the other card. Before this I took 20 shots to test it, make sure it wasn't clipping. Well, I'm going to take the silencer off altogether, and the only real way of doing this now without actually getting any clipping, I think, is to not use the silencer at all. So that's what I'll do. I'll reload for another 10 shots with the JSB, and save you keep hanging around and keep messing about. If you just bear with me to put 10 shots into this, we'll do it straight as it comes straight out the gun. It'll be a little bit noisier than normal, but at least we'll get an actual result. It's really annoying. I took 25 shots with it before just to make sure that it wasn't clipping, and every shot was perfect. Now as soon as it's rested a little bit, you'd have gone again. Ah well, you just know when it's going to be one of those days, and today's that day. Right, okay. Let's get this into there. Right then, we should be fine now. Here we go, 10 shots in the left hand card. All a little high, but they're all around the same area. Last one, I think. 10, yeah, they're all pretty much as they should be. Right, can the JTSs outdo them? Let's see. Wind blowing around doesn't help. They're pellet on pellet with these JTSs. Yeah. I think the JTS has won that after 3 goes. We deserved a result. I don't think I'm going to match this gun with the JTS dead centres. Sorry for keeping you hanging on so long. Unforeseen circumstances, I say. Never for 1 minute envisioned that we'd have any clipping problems, but that's what's happened. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all in the next one, which will be its test and review. Bye bye now.